Yo, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I don't know what I write this stuff, man. I don't care. I just see what I see. I read it, you know what I mean? And then I do some. I'm telling you, man, you gotta look at these names that be in there, man, and then check his background. And then you be seeing his father and his uncle and his cousin. And yo, man, I'm telling you, man, they're a circle. I'm telling you. But what's that ugly girl's name? Oh, man, there I go again. Listen, I ain't mean to call her ugly, because, my Uncle Bobby used to tell me, yo, he's so smooth, man, Uncle Bobby. Yeah, man, one of them dudes take the trash out with a linen suit on, gator slippers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, ain't no such thing as an ugly woman. There's just subtle levels of beauty. I said, okay. That's something you say to an ugly girl, I'll tell you, man. But anyway, that girl, Sarah Sanders Huckabee. I know I switched it, but it's easy to ride with Huckabee, so don't fuck with me. But she apologized like Mr. Jim did over inaccurate statements about, guess who? Obama. And she defends Trump. She defends Trump like a soldier. You hear me? You ever wanted to go real fast over a speed bump? Well, here's one of her quotes. Americans do not want open borders, and Congress must act. Unquote. What's the dude that they kicked out? The real cocky Italian dude, Scaramucci. Yeah, he called her an atrocity and a see you next Tuesday. Now, that might be because he didn't get them 2 weeks. And I noticed what she said. President Obama is lying out a responsible 24-month phase out, unquote. She was talking about a phase out to keep the Mexicans and Central and South Americans out. But listen, ABC News quote, Obama has deported more people than any other president in history. Now, how can you argue with that? ABC News is guru. Ran by big dudes, big cats. Raw. Ain't no meows. She's the son that her father wanted. Not saying that she don't got no brothers and sisters, because I don't know. But chip off the old block. Man, we got to get on these midterm elections, y'all. That's all. We got to get on these midterm elections. I was definitely a part of the problem. And I'm not saying that voting is the absolute solution, because they also say that money won't buy you happiness either. But it would most definitely put a down payment on it. The men at the top, they just play so dirty. It was Hillary Clinton all along. About that Russian collusion investigation, her email somehow got linked to another federal investigation with her trusted companion's pedophile husband. Yeah, right. They hate him. And he is a pervert. But that ain't why they hate him. If I answered, it would only be opinion. I feel like Daniel in the den with the lions, except we know what's going to happen. And I ain't finished. That boy Trump, he in the middle of all this. He's a big fish. Not the biggest fish, though. Don't feel bad because Hillary lost and he won. Don't feel bad because Hillary lost and he won. Don't feel bad because she would have took your thumb and shoved it right up where the sun don't shine. All these cop on black crimes with two polarizing black leaders controlling the reins? Not a damn thing. I got a story. And it's a real story, man. This is about my man. I got a story. I saw a jury. My man, Demetrius Jackson. I saw a jury of Demetrius Jackson's peers. The only thing black was the boots of the police officers. Now, this is a true story. Sadly, over 3 years' time, the feds claim that they had over 500 hours of Demetrius selling coke, audio and video. And they said it was crack. So he's facing life, black. And those cracker jacks heard testimony from over 5, count it, heard testimony from over 5 so-called experts under oath. Listen, under oath, these experts, word for word, break down to the very last compound without a shadow, never mind a reasonable doubt, without a shadow of a doubt that was not only not his voice, but the structure of the silhouette doesn't match the written or the in my face description. I got the paperwork, and then they still convicted him in minutes, life in prison. But those white devil men shot that black man in front of his wife and child and got off. They must be watching different videos in court. So stop asking for justice. So dear friends, never take revenge. Leave that to the righteous anger of God. Righteous, yours is not. I'm going to pay them back. 12:19 Romans. And that Bible is global. Of all countries. Who think, of all countries, who you think is the most powerful? It's about the size of New Jersey. Israel. Been starting shit since November 2nd, 1917. Shoot. And May 14th, my little brother's birthday, by the way, 1948, they became a terrorist state. I'm telling you, in the middle of everybody who hates them. Those people hate blacks so bad they stole, changed, and manipulated all, from the 12 tribes to the chosen child. Them niggas is wild, and they do it with a smile. As soon as you touch that dial, they scream, anti-Semitic! And what's so pathetic about it all, I'm more Semitic than y'all. Y'all, Khazar, Ashkenazi, Bokazars, or Bokazists, or whatever the shit. But you ain't Semitic. Y'all see how they hidden? In plain sight. They don't run it, they run it. The banks, the law, the land, the gold, and they want more. God gonna Louis the 14th them. I die innocent of all the crimes imputed to me. I pardon the authors of my death. And with that last breath, they cut off his head. Now this proverbial saying exists in various forms. You reap what you sow. See, it's always solved through the biblical, one way or another. Yo, I'm going to find it for you. Here's the scripture. Galatians 6:7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. They wrote it, and they didn't even read it. You hear me? What's the... they wrote it and didn't even read it. Peace. Creation Bad.